what's going on out there in YouTube land to all you gangsters. I wanted to do a different type of video, which I do a lot of different types of videos, but you know, everybody knows I collect movies and stuff, and occasionally I will collect a figurine and stuff. Toy collecting. I have a big passion for toy collecting. A lot of stuff from the 80s. Sometimes I get into some newer things. I try not to, but they come out with some cool stuff sometimes, so I have to end up getting a few new things to the collection. But everybody that collects something has like something really special that they want. And in the toy collecting, I have some grails. I'm going to make a top 5 grails. I'm not really putting them in any particular order, but it's just ones that I definitely want to pick up one day, and might be a little pricey, but they're not really out of range too far. If I save a little bit of cash, I can come away with some of these grails, and maybe in 2022 I can get a few of them. So let's get into this video and show you my top 5 grails. No particular order, like I said, just throwing them up there. Now, I could have probably made a top 10 because everybody knows here recently that I picked up this. I got a case for it now, a Rocky figure from Phoenix Toys from 1983. I got the case the other day. Very cool case. Cost me about $40 some after shipping and taxes and everything. So that is probably one of my grails, I should say, over the years. So if I had a top 10, I guess Rocky would be in there. Of course, there is other ones in that line that I talked about in that video, showcase video. Go back and check it out. Rocky's figure from Phoenix Toys, and then later on I did get the case, which I didn't have the case when I did the video. Got it at Welcome Back Collectibles. So yeah, what else would I like to get? Well, when I was a kid, I remember having the Godzilla, the Shogun Godzilla figurine, which I think is probably about 12 inches tall. Has wheels on the bottom of its feet. Has a lever that you pull, and fire thing would come out of his mouth. Looked like a tongue at the time, but it's really supposed to be fire. That's one that I really want to get. Average cost sometimes $400 or $500. If you find it with the box, it could be $1,200 to $1,500. I'm not really into wanting to get the box for it or anything. I would just like to get the actual figurine. A few years ago I did find one, and I did buy it, but it was a little janky, I should say. The lever was broke on it, and I don't know, I only paid like 90 bucks for it. I know it sounds like a lot, but for the one with broken lever, and at that time you could get them around $250. So they keep going up, so I need to get one before they get too high. But yeah, I loved that one as a kid. It's funny, I had a love-hate relationship with that toy when I was a kid, because there's times where I loved it, and there's times where I was scared of it, because you could roll it and everything. I don't know, I'm just a weird kid, I guess. But that's one of them that I really, really want to get back in the collection, but I want it complete and nice looking, so I'm gonna have to spend some money. The next one I'd like to get is a generally car made by Mego, I think in 80 or 81. They made the figurines. I remember having this when I was a kid. I have got Bo and Luke, the little figurines. Are about 3 inches tall. They actually went through the top of the car. On the top of the car, the flag would lift up. You could put them down in it. It's all plastic. Not a lot of them survived, but every once in a while you can find one online or find one in a collectible shop. Larry had one here recently, but he didn't have all the stickers. One of the stickers is missing on the top where it says General Lee, and I want it complete, and I want it in some very nice shape, so I'm going to have to spend some money. Average cost of this one is around $125 to $150 sometimes, and it could be as high as $300 if you get it in the package, in the box, which, like I said, I'm not caring about the package or the box, but I would love to get the car so I could put the figures in it now and put it on my shelf. Next up is a wrestling collectible toy. The Ljn Wrestling Superstars I think it was called Sling'em wrestling ring. I had two different ones of these when I was a kid. I had one and I busted a hole in it and had to get another one. There was a blue cage that you could buy, and I did get it when I was a kid and put it on there, but I just couldn't get my arms down in there to wrestle good, so I ended up getting rid of that. Here recently I've got a bunch of LJN figures. I got a bigger ring now. It's an authentic scale ring or whatever, but I still would love to get the original LJN wrestling ring for them just to have. They're really hard to find in good shape. I've seen them as high as $200 and $300, but sometimes you can get one a little over $100 and something. This is probably one of them I'd have to do a lot of cleaning too if I could find one, or maybe even have to order repo ropes. There are ropes and repo stickers and stuff, so if I did get one, I might get the sticker set and everything, because if I could find it in like so shape and you would have to replace them, I would probably do that, so you could get the different the stickers and stuff for it and the rings and redo the whole thing and make it look real nice and neat and clean. But if you do get a clean one, you might have to pay a little bit more, but that's one I would love to get to add to the LJN Wrestling Superstar collection. Another one is Star Wars. Yes, Star Wars Millennium Falcon. I had it when I was a kid. I've seen it numerous of times, but it's so hard to get in complete, nice condition. I've seen so many of them. Maybe I would have to buy one and rebuild one, I'd say, and get pieces here and pieces there, because they're really hard to get in real good shape. And I've seen some with boxes and stuff. Not into getting the box or nothing, no big deal, like I said with the other stuff. I would just like to have the actual Millennium Falcon complete with good stickers and stuff. And they might have repo stickers of that too. A lot of the stuff has repo stickers, and I'm not against that, as long as they look identical to, you know, the real deal, and nothing different and fancy. I would like to get that and add that to my collection. I had it when I was a kid. I think back in the day it was like $100 or close to $100 when it was brand new. That's a lot for way back in 82, 83 when it came out for a toy. I'm not really for sure. There's so many different prices, range anywhere from $100 to $1,000 on these, if you know you get the box and all or whatever. But I'm not looking for that, so just want the Millennium Falcon with all the pieces, all the bells and whistles, they say. And my last one is a AWA Wrestling Championship belt. It has Rick Martel on the cover, and I don't remember that, having Rick Martel or whatever on the cover. But this belt actually held 4 of the figurines that they had back then, and I do collect the AWA wrestling figures made by Remco, so I think this is made by Remco too. They would snap onto the sides of it, and you could put like 4 of them on there. I never did do that. I just used it as a wrestling belt, you know, wrestling pillows, wrestling my buddies growing up when we were younger. Had my championship belt or whatever. I would love to get one of them again. If I could get one in the package, it'd be great. But if I don't, it could still be loose. And you know, I saw one online here that was graded here recently. It was like $800. It's crazy. They graded it in the package and everything. I'm not going to pay that much for it. But you know, I've seen different prices and in different conditions and stuff, but I do want it in good condition. So that's another one that I would love to have and is on my top 5 grails. So maybe one of these, or maybe even 2 this year, before the year is up, I can get one of my Holy Grails, as they call it, in my toy collection. If you have any grails and you collect toys, give me a comment at the bottom. Let me know what you think about my grails, or if you remember having any of my grails, or you have grails just like me that you want, and maybe I got a few of them on here that you want to talk about. Please give me a comment and let me know about it. That's it for this video. Till next time.